All right, loves, let's get into this wig today. So it doesn't have any lace at all. That's right, 0 lace, because it's a headband wig. So she comes from Geniuswigs, and I absolutely love the concept of this because it gives you 2 styles in one. So she actually comes straight, but you can add some water and get a curl as well. So we're gonna be testing that out today. And she also comes with some headbands as well, which I'll show you. It gets unstuck here. All right, so this is one of them. It's the second. And then you have 2 other options, which are a different style. They kind of slide up. They're wider and you can wear them in different styles. Then a tie. And of course, a nice handy clip and a brush. And here she is. Very luscious. I love the density, like it feels nice and thick. So you don't feel like you're getting cheated just because you don't have the lace. Like it feels really, really nice. And the texture is definitely what I would expect from a dual purpose wig, because I've taken one of my curly wigs before and straightened it, and this is how it felt. So I'm really curious to see how it curls up. You can see this band is stitched in, right? So there is no gap. It also allows it to blend better. You still have your standard combs. So 1 in the center, 2 on the sides, and 1 on the bottom. So this time I'm not going crazy with these little hooks. I actually have them pretty relaxed. They're still attached, but they're on the very ends because it is very well fitting. Then you have the Velcro just to attach. So let's see how she looks.
Baby girl.
I think I've fallen for you, and I don't know why. I don't know why. You love that summer rain in mid-July, mid-July. My last name fits you better. When I'm with you, there's no pressure. I miss your worn-out sweaters. Weather couldn't compromise our love. I spent too much time on us, and I think you got me stuck on loving. You can't function. I gotta tell you all my secrets, and you know that just ain't easy for me. Oh, baby, won't you come to my town? Last time around, you ain't come to my house. Stay for a while, meet my mama and my family. We'll see, let's see. I think I've fallen for you, and I don't know why. I don't know why. You love that summer rain in mid-July, mid-July. I think that we're overdue. You and I, you and I know that we'll make it through. Telling you why, telling you why. Yeah, summer rain on your tattoo. I know that nobody has you. So is it me you're running back to? I'm not ashamed to say I'm attached to you. Oh no, no, no. Remember those days when we sang those songs in your old Mustang that your parents bought, when they split ways and you felt alone? So you have a couple people trying to make up for your broke heart, looking for love, and I think that I'm a good start. I know that you've been through a whole lot, but I have too. So baby, when you're missing me and it feels right, and I'm in your dreams like every night, I don't know why you won't give me another chance. With all our years in an hourglass, yeah. I think I've fallen for you, and I don't know why. I don't know why. You love that summer rain in mid-July, mid-July. I think that we're overdue. You and I, you and I that we're overdue. You and I, I know that
You guys, this is so cute. Like there's so many different styles you could do with the headband and not have to worry about any lace, you know, just go for it. I really like this band too. It's very soft and stretchy. These were cool too. They were just a little thick for my taste. Maybe depending on what other kind of style you do, like another kind of wrap maybe, then these can definitely come in handy too. But I am loving the versatility of this wig. Like, wow. All right, so now for the final test, let's add some water and see how she curls up. Okay. So really quick, let's just talk about how crazy this wig is. So I was already loving this natural, like thick, straightened vibe because it looks so crazy natural. Like it's soft, it's thick, you know, it gives you the fullness. You don't feel like it's so thin and flimsy, you know? But then look at these curls. Just as gorgeous. Like, I don't even really know which look I like more. I mean, wow. So you could literally have it both ways with this wig. If you want, keep her straight, not go for a curl. Either way, absolutely no work here. Just put on the headband that you like and voila. All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. So, as you can see, my shirt is drenched because it took so much water to put into this hair. That just tells you how thick it is. I mean, in order to penetrate all of it, it takes a lot. So, be prepared for that. But, oh my goodness, I love how beautiful the curl pattern is. It's very, very, very pretty. Very soft, no tangles. Glide right through. Of course, with a wig like this, I feel like it's also going to last you so much longer because you're not dealing with lace. I mean, lace is tricky. When you style it, when you bleach the knots, do all this stuff, you end up losing so much of the hair. So this is something that you could probably last you a long time. Like, I don't want to throw any numbers out there because everyone treats their hair differently. Depending on how you care for it, you can probably keep it for a couple years because this is just weft. No lace, really no maintenance. It is so cute. Of course, you can also play around with this, just like I did the first one. If you want to do half up, half down, you want to do ponytail, you can go for it because everything is covered by the headband, so you're not going to see anything. Or you can also play around with it and pull some hair through. So depending on which headband you use, whether you use theirs or your own, doesn't matter. You can just take out a couple of sections. Alright, so real quick while we play around with some different stylings, let's just talk about some of the cons of this wig. Now, for me, at the very point where it changes from the weft to the headband, underneath it's kind of this rough border, and after wearing this wig for the rest of the day, I started to feel that, and it is a little bit irritating. So probably on my own, I would just take a soft material and just stitch it on that boarding so that way you're not feeling that roughness. And I think it's even more noticeable with this particular headband because of that knot in the center. So you're going to kind of get that pressure point and it will dig into that piece. So just kind of be aware with that headband. Now, besides that, I love the look of this headband because it gives you that cinched center. But the other headband, you could do that as well if you just tie something in the center. But overall, the wider headband is more comfortable because it's not causing any pressure points at all. Now, for another tip with this wig, it is very secure feeling, but if you do not tuck this base piece of the wig underneath your headband, then you will have some lifting. So if you flip your head forward, the back half of the wig will flip up because it's not attached to that Velcro band. So you have to kind of make sure it is all the way underneath the headband so you do not have any issues. And as you see here, she does not move at all. Other than that, guys, honestly, this wig has become my favorite. I love throwing it on just to have it up in a bun. And even my husband had to admit it's his all-time favorite because it just looks so good. You can't go wrong because there's no lace, nothing to blend. So it's just a very quick throw on and go kind of look. Just make sure those tracks are always covered in the back and you're good to go. Also for me, my ears do stick out, so I tend to use the wig headband to put over my ear as well as the headband to help kind of press it down. But if you still feel like there's a gap, you can always slide some hair into those corners, even cut some little tabs on either end, so that's not a problem. And just some finishing touches, you can always go in with some serum. I love BioSilk. It'll last you forever because you only need a few drops and you're set. But that'll just tame down on the frizz. But this wig pretty much gives you any vibe you're looking for. You can do sleek curls or you can do big volume. Whatever you want, you could do it with this wig. I'm not gonna lie, this headband wig definitely brought me back to when I used to wear headbands all the time in middle school in order to hide the fact that I had alopecia. Of course, I don't do that anymore, but I am glad to see how much wigs have evolved and the fact that it has the really flat band in the front, so you get a really natural look without having to do any of the extra work. And if you wanted to jazz it up a little bit, you could even try some baby hair tattoos. I've done a video before, so you can check that out. I'll probably even list it down below. But I mean, honestly, just like this is perfect enough, and you definitely have more than enough options with headbands, either the ones that they provide for you or the ones that you get yourself. I mean, go for it.